we will learn how to create a brand that stands out, connect with customers, and pinaka-importante sa lahat, drive sales. So, let's turn your business into something people remember and trust. To help us understand further on this topic, allow me to now call on stage our next speaker for Go Negosyo Online Summit. We have the owner of Wados, Mr. Wado Seaman. Palakpakan naman po dyan!
Magandang hapon, guys. Ayan. So, excited na ba kayo marinig? I mean, ako personally, I'm very excited for this opportunity para ikwento, syempre, yung journey ko. So, magandang hapon, ako si Chef Wado, the owner of Wado. So, it's a small, well, we started as a small online business noong 2012. So, ngayong hapon, I would just like to share yung journey ko and how we build a brand that sells. So, yun yung pag-uusapan natin ngayong araw. So, building a brand. Ngayon, sobrang important talaga ngayong panahon na kapag when you start something, mag-open ka ng business, kailangan solid yung branding mo eh. So, paano mo ba masasabi? How would you solidify a brand na sisimulan mo? So, ikwento ko yung how we did it. So, 2012 was a time na nagsimula ako as a home baker. I think everyone starts there. Magsisimula ka sa bahay. So, itong picture on the left is actually the first set of tools na meron ako. Pang-bahay siya talaga. So I was a home baker, nagbe-bake ako sa bahay, meron ako maliit na oven. It was really just passion. I started this business as a passion. Initially, wala akong intention to sell my products. I just really wanted to bake. Kasi feeling ko, doon ako nare-relax. And I think the reason why din, hanggang ngayon, nagbe-bake pa rin ako, is because I love what I'm doing. Which is, yun yung feeling kong solid foundation. When you want to start a business, kailangan mahal mo yung ginagawa mo. Kasi imagine mo, gigising ka ng umaga, tapos mas-stress ka kasi magtatrabaho ka na naman. Whereas compared sa akin, every time I wake up, I feel excited because I get to bake and do something that I love. So, this was my first logo. Ano yan? Ginawa ko pa yata ito sa Microsoft PowerPoint. Hindi pa uso yung mga Canva natin ngayon. But it was a good start. Because I said, I wanted to build a brand that feels very personal. So, obvious naman. Wado yung pangalan ko, so nilaro ko siya. Ginawan ko ng parang play of words, Wados. So parang mabilis lang tandaan. And again, it reflects my personality kasi very playful, nandun yung play of words. So very catchy siya. So eventually, sabi ko, I want to professionalize it a bit. So nag-adjust ako ng konti. And then yun, parang, uy, medyo mukha na siyang commercial. So that's how Wado started. So nung nagsisimula ako, hindi naman ako culinary graduate. I'm a communication arts graduate. Mass comm po ako sa UST. So I graduated 2012. So I was able to work for TV as a video editor. Naging writer ako for 3 years. Kasi nag-com-arts ako dahil magaling akong magkwento, magaling akong magsalita. And initially, hindi pa ako ganun ka-in love sa pagluluto. But sabi ko, if I wanna venture into cooking, gusto ko maging online seller, gusto ko maging negosyante, how would I transition? Eh, taong mass comm ako, taong media ako. So, anong alam mo sa pagnenegosyo, di ba? So, sabi ko nga, you have to build credentials. So, sabi ko, ayoko na mag-aral. Sabi ko, I don't think the culinary school is the route for me. Sabi ko, ayoko na mag-aral. I wanna be a chef na self-taught. Di ba? So, nag-apply ako as a sales agent. So, that's how I started. Pumasok ako sa mundo ng pagbebenta ng mga equipment just because gusto ko matuto about different kinds of kitchen products and at the same time, I want to learn from the bosses. Gusto ko matutunan paano ba yung pagnenegosyo, ano yung mga dapat iwasan, para pag nagsimula na ako ng sarili kong business, alam ko na yung mga do's and don'ts. So parang in a way, yun yung way ko of finding mentors. Kasi for 2 years, I was working for this company na, yun, nagbebenta ko ng equipments and I get to go inside different kitchens ng mga business owners. So marami ako natututunan from them. At the same time, dahil nga laking media tayo, magaling ako magsalita. So I was doing cooking demonstrations kahit hindi pa ako chef. So tuturo lang sa akin how to use the machine and I would demonstrate paano siya gamitin. But in a way, I was associated with a lot of professional chefs. So this one, si Sir Fabri. So siya yung owner ng biggest gelato paste supply sa buong mundo. So during my stint as a sales agent, I was exposed to different chefs, different brands, and I was able to collaborate and work with them. So doon pa lang, parang nainganyo na ako, lumalaki yung network ko, which is also important. Kasi nga sabi ko, kung hindi ako mag-aaral, I need to find credibility someplace else. So, after 2 years of working sa pag-aahente, sabi ko, I wanna introduce my brand. So when I launched Wados Online, so 2014, nag-open ako ng Facebook page. During that time, hindi pa uso yung online business eh. Kasi di ba ngayon, after pandemic, lahat tayo pwede na mag-online sell eh. Pwede ka na mag-TikTok shop, pwede ka nang magbenta sa Instagram. But during my time, mahirap magnegosyo kasi kapag magsisimula ka negosyo, kailangan saan culinary school ka na-graduate, kanino ka natuto magluto, wala naman ako nun. So sabi ko, I wanna build a brand that reflects my personality. So laki po ako sa Quezon Province. And dun sa probinsya namin, sikat talaga yung yema cake. Nakatry na ba kayo ng yema cake sa Quezon? Meron na, di ba? Masarap talaga. And ako rin, as a chef, dahil nga hindi ako nag-aral ng culinary, ayokong makompare sa ibang mga chef. So ang ginagawa ko, every time I try to imitate or try to copy a concept, I try to add something or ile-level up ko siya or gagawa ko siya ng sariling interpretation. You don't copy something exactly the same kasi you're opening a wider, for comparison. Mako-compare ka eh. So ibahin mo ng ruta, make it yourself. So when I did a yema cake, gumawa ako ng 20 egg yolk yema cake. And when I launched that, agad ako ng Click the City as the top home baker of 2014. And the year after that, Philippine Star acknowledged my dessert as one of the top 12 best desserts sa Manila. So yun pa lang, sabi ko, solid concept, done right. Very simple eh, yema cake lang naman yan eh. Pero bakit siya ganun kasarap? Kasi nga, in-embrace ko yung heritage ko kung saan ako nanggaling. It's really building a solid brand around what I started as an online baker. So sabi ko, teka, okay na ako, may produkto na ako. So sabi ko, kailangan ko naman magpakilala. So sabi ko, kailangan ko ng exposure. So kung mag-open ako ng coffee shop, sabi ko, baka pwede akong maging yung chef na nanalo sa MasterChef. So nagkaroon ng reality show for desserts. It was called The Clash, Search for the Next Great Dessert Master. So pinalabas siya sa Lifestyle Network. During that time when I joined, ang alam ko lang lutuin was cupcake tsaka brownies. Pero during the 3-month-long competition, marami ako natutunan. I made it to the top 6. I finished 4th. Tapos marami siyang TV exposure kasi after the show aired on Lifestyle Network, nag-guesting na kami sa iba-ibang TV shows, na-feature ako sa Shop Talk. So, galing. Sabi ko, okay, check, exposure. Sabi ko, next, hindi ako nanalo sa The Clash. I have to win something. Kasi sabi ko, if hindi ako cum laude sa culinary school, I wanna be the winner of something. So when I saw Globe My Business, Globe Pitch Tuesdays, meron silang competition na they're looking for the next big food entrepreneur. So, it's really concept. Hahanap ka ng isang negosyo na popondohan ni Globe My Business. So, nung kinikwento ko yung kwento ko about how I started from passion, nag-aral ako mag-isa, yun, nakapasok ako sa, 91 kami naglaban-laban. And it was, sa Mercato siya, sa BGC. So, this was my first market experience talaga na nagbebenta ako sa labas. And luckily, I won. So nanalo ako. So for a year, ako yung naging brand ambassador ng Globe My Business. And then sa next year na yan, na kami, sa mga Globe stores, sa magazine. So ang laki na ng exposure ko. And then the next year, sumali ulit ako. Sabi ko, I have to check kung chef na ba ako talaga. So si Mercato had another competition about cooking. So nanalo ulit ako. Sabi ko, siguro the next year after, pwede na ako magnegosyo. Kasi may brand na ako, kilala na ako ng tao, visible na ako, and I was backed up by these competitions na tama. Panalo siya. So, 2017, I opened my first physical store. It's in Maginhawa, Quezon City. And then, after 2 years, hindi naman ganun ka-smooth yung business eh. But noong 2019, during the pandemic, nag-viral yung cake namin. So, we were one of the first few ones na gumawa ng minimalist cakes. So, nag-viral tong post namin. And yun na, nag-blow up na siya for us. Kasi sabi ko, during the time of pandemic, paano ba namin makakapture yung market na lahat ng tao nasa bahay? So, nung nilabas namin yung cake na very simple, minimalist cake, nag-explode na siya. Kasi parang everyone was at home, lahat nasa digital, nasa social media lang. So, yung simplicity niya parang made up for the chaos na kinocontribute ng pandemic, parang ganon. So, 2019 onwards, we just blew up. So, doon nag-start na as an online business, it took me 5 years to open up my first physical store. And then it took us 2 years bago ma-recognize. So it's not an easy task getting from something na out of passion and then to blow up as big as Wado. So ngayon, yun, eto na kami ngayon. So we just celebrated our 8 years last month. And yun, we opened our first full restaurant also called Brutal by Wados. But that's another story. So yun lang siya. So it's, pag nagdinegosyo ka, I think it's really important na you embrace the brand and make it very, very personal. Kasi it's easier to sell something that you strongly believe in and then nandun yung puso mo. Yan. Yun lamang po and maraming salamat.
Maraming salamat, Sir Wado. Thank you very much and congratulations. I like that. Bake love, not war. Mukhang kailangan mo mag-bake ng maraming cake, especially now.
Ang gulo-gulo na ngayon eh. Tama.
Pero alam mo, I want to go back quickly to what you mentioned earlier na nag-viral nga yung post nyo, di ba?
Yeah.
And aminin na natin, sometimes all it takes is one viral post para grabe yung recognition ng business mo and sales. In fact, I've experienced it once too. Nag-post kami, actually nag-send kami ng product sa isang influencer, nag-viral yung post, wala. Naubusan kami ng stocks right away. Now, the trick is, kasi aminin na natin, di ba? Hindi naman talaga natin alam yung exact formula kung paano mag-viral ang post. Pero now that you've experienced it yourself, I'm sure there are many times that you're also thinking, okay, how can I recreate that viral moment? Now, alam naman natin na walang guarantee, pero meron ka bang formula na fina-follow ngayon na baka pwede ring itry ng mga aspiring negosyante natin dito so that they can reach that same virality?
Yun. Well, as you mentioned, it's really a case-to-case basis, no? Whereas for Wados, nakita namin yung comfort zone namin sa humor talaga. Kasi yung pagiging playfulness ng brand, I think yun yung mas na-appreciate ng tao. Lalo ngayon na if you're gonna create a content, make sure na it's shareable, relatable. So kapag kunyari, you talk about yung barkada mo na ayaw mag-resign, pero laging sinasabi na magre-resign siya, so nilalagay namin siya dun sa cakes namin. And the thing is, most of the orders na lumalabas sa kitchen namin, customers na yung naglalagay ng mga caption eh. So parang lumalabas din yung playfulness ng mga Pinoy. So pag nakita namin na itong post na itong mataas yung engagement, so sabi natin, okay, so yung market natin talaga is really gusto nila yung mga witty, mga punchlines. So, mas doon kami nagfo-focus. So, yun, kailangan mo lang talaga pakiramdaman kung ano yung gusto ng market mo.
Ang ganda ng advice na yun. Humor is sa mga pinakamalakas na tool na pwede nyo gamitin sa mga posts nyo. Kasi pati naman tayo, yun yung talagang pack na pack, bentang-benta sa atin pag nababasa natin yung mga captions na ganun or pag may video na funny.
Diba? Tsaka when you browse social media, pag puro bad news na, parang ang gandang breather ng mga cakes na makukulit lang, magaan lang, isi-share mo agad sa mga tropa mo.
That's a really good point. Maraming salamat, Sir Wado, and congratulations again for all
Thank
the
you.
success. I cannot
Thank you.
wait to try more of your cakes in the future. Another big round of applause, please, for Sir Wado.